This is the official we're leaving London. We've got a long way to go.
Got the stuff for the door. Welcome to Cruising Alba.
We invite you to join us on our adventure living off-grid and travelling the UK canal network. I'm Miles.
And I'm Marina. Last week we successfully released Barry, the bat that we rescued, back into the wild, got our engine serviced, installed a battery meter and planned out where we're going next. So in our drawer with all of the maps we found 3 of these. Before even finding these maps, we thought that we're going to split the journey to Oxford and back in 3 parts. 1 to Braunston, then to Oxford, and the Thames back to Brentford in London. Then we found these maps, and sure enough, these maps split exactly the way that we split it in our minds. So obviously somebody already did this journey before, and we've got exact maps, so that's really handy. Oh, I'm glad you still got 2. Today is our last day at the Grove. It is unusually warm, and for the first time since we've been here, we've noticed golfers playing the game. The Grove is open, and, as we'd rather keep our windows, serendipitously, it is time to go. We've been moored here for a while, and now all continuous cruisers, that's us, are no longer asked to stay in one place. Instead, we are required to start moving, and we are ready for it. It's really hot today. I'm going to row into the shade and try and get out of the sun. Although I really enjoy rowing, my skills are about 3 out of 10. And I kept ending up in the bushes multiple times. Shade. It would have been so good to have a paddleboard. Going back is easy.
I can't get you out of my mind. You're still with me all the time.
So we're about to leave on our journey to Braunston. It's probably been about 7 weeks, apart from getting water, since we've actually moved. So we've got to remember everything that we need to do to be able to move. So we need to clear the top deck, move the bench back to the other side so we can actually see where we're going, untie the dinghy, put it onto the back, make sure our centre line's down here, and that's it really. We're going to get some water. We've got 1 lock to do to get water, and then I'd like to do at least another 1, potentially 2. The trip's meant to take us 25 days, and that is if we did 4 hours a day, meaning after work on weekdays, and giving time in the weekends to, you know, enjoy where we are.
Most of the dinner is ready. I already prepared pad thai. Just need to make some rice noodles and we're ready to go.
Exciting. Got a long way to go.
In the peaceful stretches between locks, I let my mind wander. Boat life is full of contrasts. One day, you are in London waiting 4 hours in a water queue and feel exhilarated when you are single moored. Then you spend 7 weeks next to the most stunning golf course, with wide open spaces everywhere you look, and get to stargaze every night and watch the local wildlife bloom in front of your eyes. Then you switch everything again and you're on a new adventure, cruising every day, waking up in a new spot every morning, and your exercise routine suddenly consists of doing 8 locks every day. It is totally mad.
Still, I'm in this game, but without my closest friend. Fear, it's leaving now. I waited here, but nothing came. So I close my eyes, 'cause you reflect in everything. It's shining through the light.
Good morning. It's really early, it's about 4:30 a.m. I woke up to edit because we've been cruising all night yesterday and I didn't have enough time. We arrived here last night in the dark, so we briefly seen the lake, but we didn't realize how beautiful it is here. In the next few days, we settled into a new routine. We work during the day and then cruise in the evening. We've got over 120 locks ahead of us, so taking time to do yoga in the afternoon is essential.
Part 1 of 3, going north to Braunston. So we started our journey yesterday from Cassiobury Park. So here's the M25, this is the official we're leaving London. We're moored up here, we only have a few hours tonight, so I think if we can get through Hemel Hempstead here, it'll be okay. We're aiming for somewhere around here. How many locks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I'm going to be busy tonight.
Hello? The next morning, we had a visit from Mrs. Snail, which I found adorable, until I realized, rather slowly, that she might be after my kale on the roof. Long story short, my kale was safe in the end. We arrived yesterday in Hemel Hempstead and we passed B&Q on the way. We is really
How exciting.
really exciting. So we'll get to go and buy whatever we need for DIY.
Why would you buy a saw that doesn't come with the saw?
Got the stuff for the door.
Can't believe it.
Only waited like 6 months.
A year?
When we bought Alba, Miles spent 3 weeks cruising from Great Hayward down to London. I joined him on weekends, but he did the most of the driving. For me, getting to Watford was the furthest point I've been on the canal. So now, cruising this much and this far was intriguing and new, and I couldn't wait to see what the narrow Oxford canals and locks are going to be like. We are approaching what's it called? It's flybridge.
Swing bridge.
A swing bridge. Okay. I've not done this one before, so we need to see how that goes. The evening sky was lighting up with all shades of pink. The weather was glorious, and we were full of enthusiasm and excitement. We ended up cruising quite late, but enjoyed every minute of it. If you enjoyed this episode, please click that like button, it really helps us out, and subscribe to follow along our journey. We produce a new episode every week. Extra special thanks to our amazing Patreons. If you want to support our videos, join our Patreon crew for a chance to be invited on board and many other perks. Thanks again guys, and see you next week.